Stop scrolling for 1 second and look down at your hands right now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Did you just notice something you didn't want to notice? A vein, a spot, a shade of polish that's doing you zero favors? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your hands might be aging you 10 years faster than your face, and the fix isn't expensive, it isn't surgery, it's sitting in a drawer in your bathroom right now. Today, I'm giving you the best nail colors for mature hands over 60, ranked from good to absolute game changer. Stay until the end because color number 1 on this list is the shade women message me about the most, and once you see it, you'll understand exactly why. This is LRI Timeless Fashion, and today we're talking about the one accessory you wear every single day, every video call, every handshake, every dinner where you reach for the wine glass, and everyone's eyes land right there, your nails. Most women over 60 are still reaching for the exact same polish they were 20 years ago, with zero idea that the wrong shade is quietly working against them. Today, you're getting the full countdown, 7 of the best nail colors for older hands that make mature hands look instantly softer, smoother, and years younger. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is exactly the kind of practical detail we cover every week. Here's something almost no beauty channel tells you. The skin on the back of your hands is some of the thinnest skin on your entire body. It loses collagen faster than your face does, it shows sun damage more openly, and because there's so little fat padding underneath, every vein, every tendon sits right there on the surface. That's exactly why finding the right nail color matters more than most of us ever realize. Here's the good news. The color you paint on top of that canvas either draws the eye straight to all of it or pulls the eye away entirely. It's actual color science, and once you understand how it works, you'll never grab a random bottle of polish again without thinking twice. There's a second piece almost nobody talks about. Your undertone shifts as you age, developing a more yellow or sallow cast, or sometimes more redness. The exact shade that looked stunning on you at 45 might now be quietly clashing with your skin. Stick with me because we're about to fix that one color at a time. Countdown at number 7, Dusty Mauve. This is not your grandmother's dusty pink. It lives in that sophisticated space between pink, purple, and gray, and that gray neutralizes redness. If your veins tend to look bluish or purple under the skin, this shade blends with that undertone instead of fighting it. It also photographs beautifully in natural light, which matters more than ever with so many of us on video calls. Look for a cream finish with a soft satin sheen, not fully matte, not glittery. Try this one if you deal with visible redness or bluish veins and want something effortlessly sophisticated. Number 6, Warm Nude. Before you roll your eyes, hear this. The nude most women over 60 are wearing is actually the wrong nude. Cool nudes with gray, pink, or lavender undertones tend to wash hands out and make veins look more prominent. Warm nude beige, think honey, peach, or golden undertones, acts almost like a filter, mimicking healthy, hydrated skin. It's the go-to shade in luxury jewelry campaigns because it doesn't compete with jewelry, it enhances it. Look for shades called Toasted Almond, Warm Sand, or Caramel Nude, and skip anything labeled Shell or Barely There. Those pull cool. Try this one anytime you want your hands to look sun-kissed. Number 5, Sheer Coral. This one's been criminally underused for women our age, and it might be one of the most quietly anti-aging colors that exists. Coral blends orange and pink, and both tones work directly against the two biggest complaints mature hands deal with. The orange counteracts that bluish look of prominent veins. The pink adds warmth back into skin that's lost some natural rosiness. The sheer part is non-negotiable here. A full coverage coral can look bold in a way that draws attention to imperfections instead of away from them. Quick insider tip: apply one thin coat of sheer coral, then a coat of clear gloss on top. You get a jelly nail effect that makes nails look plumper. Try this one anytime you want your hands to look sun-kissed. Number 4, soft lavender. Not deep purple, not bright violet. Soft, almost grayish lavender. On skin that's developed in yellowish or sallow cast, this cool tone creates contrast that visibly brightens everything around it. The same reason a crisp white top can freshen a whole complexion. It also reads as fashion-forward and current, and pairs extraordinarily well with silver jewelry. Look for shades called wisteria, lilac, or heather, and stay away from anything bright or electric. Try this one if you tend toward a sallow or yellow undertone and want an instant brightening effect. Now we're in the top 3. Number 3, classic red, but only this specific shade. Red nails are timeless, but not all reds work on mature hands, and choosing the wrong one is exactly how a bold, confident color turns into a color that ages you. You want a true blue-based red, not orange red, not coral red, not brick red. An orange-based red carries warm undertones that clash with the natural yellowing of aging skin and can make age spots more noticeable. A blue-based red does the opposite. It counteracts sallowness and makes your complexion look pinker. Skip the ultra-glossy gel finish. It highlights texture on aging nail plates. Go for a cream finish with moderate shine instead. And yes, red genuinely makes fingers look longer and slimmer. Try this one for any occasion where you want to be remembered. Number 2, champagne and gold. Champagne tone shades contain fine, light reflective shimmer, and that shimmer reflects light away from the surface of your skin, which means veins, age spots, and texture all become less visible because your nails are actively catching and bouncing light. The key word is fine. You don't want chunky glitter. You want a dusty, almost whispered shimmer. It pairs beautifully with gold jewelry and the richer wardrobe colors so many of us gravitate toward after 60. Try this one for any evening where you want your hands to catch the light exactly as much as your outfit does. We made it, number 1. And if I had to recommend exactly one shade to every woman watching right now, this is it. Warm rose pink. Not icy, not cool, a warm, slightly peach-leaning rose pink that mimics the natural, healthy color of a young nail bed. Mature skin often loses that natural flush it had years ago, and a warm rose pink creates what feels like a reflected glow, bouncing warmth back onto the skin and creating the visual illusion of circulation and life. It works across virtually every skin tone. If you only buy one polish after watching this video, make it this one. Now, a few quick bonuses, because color is genuinely only half the story. Soak your fingertips in warm water with a few drops of olive oil for 5 minutes to soften cuticles. Push them back with an orange wood stick rather than cutting, and apply a ridge-filling base coat before your color. Mature nails often develop ridges, and without a filler, your color sits right down in those grooves. The most flattering length is medium short, and the most flattering shape is a soft oval. Skip sharp stiletto shapes and very square shapes, which can visually widen the fingers. Finish with a top coat and reapply it every couple of days. That's usually what makes polish look dull, not the color fading. And don't skip cuticle oil every night. Dry cuticles pull the eye straight to the base of the nail and make even the most beautiful color look unfinished. Last one, and honestly the biggest long-term payoff of anything on this list: wear SPF on your hands every single day. Sun damage is one of the biggest causes of age spots, and we remember SPF on our face and completely forget our hands. Here's the truth underneath everything we talked about today. Your hands tell your story. Every line, every spot, every vein is evidence of a life fully lived, not something to apologize for. But that doesn't mean you can't frame that story beautifully with the right shade instead of whatever's been sitting in your drawer for years. The women who look the most stunning at 60, 70, and beyond aren't fighting their age. They've learned exactly what works for them. Tell us in the comments, out of all 7 colors, which one are you trying first? And let us know your undertone, warm, cool, or neutral. It genuinely helps us plan what to cover next. If this helped, give it a like and subscribe to LRI Timeless Fashion. We break down exactly this kind of overlooked detail every single week. This has been LRI Timeless Fashion. Stay stylish, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next one.